Alright. Welcome. It is that time again. So, we are streaming tonight. We got past XCOM yesterday. Today we're going into something that we are a little bit more familiar with. And that is Lode Runner, The Legend Returns. This is something I played a lot as a kid. Partially because it might be the first game we played that has a proper level editor. So that was a big draw. I know we spent a lot of time with that growing up. Both me and my siblings played with that. And it was a good time. Now, one of the tricks here is that, this is the one that I thought I might have to skip because we had technical issues. I had gotten the Windows version of it, the Windows 3.1 version, and then I had problems trying to get it to work. Because what happened is, I don't have Windows 3.1, and you can't run it on DOSBox directly without installing Windows on DOSBox. But then, miracle of miracles, we managed to actually get it running. And how did we do that? Well, we found the DOS version. But after that, it did take us just a bit to get the sound correct. So we're just going to double check, see if we can have our sound correct. We're going to go to our gaming screen. So I don't have a manual for this one, so we're not going to start off in the manual, unfortunately. But we'll just switch over to our scene and see if we can't get DOSBox up and running. And get it captured correctly. Go. That should be good. And it would help if this would capture the right DOSBox. Alright. Let's fix this size, shall we? That is way too big. And usually, someone else making that complaint. But this time, it's too big for me, and that's the part that matters. Alright, so there's random like black bars at the top of the screen. So let's see if we can do this. It looks about right. Oh, right. Because we don't have a, this is not a Good Old Games release. This is something that we had to find on Abandonware and get working ourselves. We don't have the automatic, like, pre-configured settings that would be beneficial for us when Good Old Games does that on their own for us beforehand. So we may need to tweak some settings as we go to make it work properly. This is something we learned the hard way when we were doing Dune II, Building of a Dynasty. Because, well, it ran super slowly. And, it took me for most of the stream to realize, wait, that's not how the game is supposed to run. That's not like oh yeah, that's just how games were back then. It's like, no, that's you have messed up. And your settings are bad. Okay, so, this game played almost entirely on the keyboard here. And by on the keyboard, we mean on the number pad. So it says like home and page up. This just means we have to have number lock on our pad. And then end down and page down. Again, those are the bottom three on that. Note that this has not just couch co-op, but two people on the same keyboard co-op. So you can have one person on the right on the number pad and another person on the 9 that's like, it's WASD, but it's also, you know, above and below. Which this might be the first game that we've run into that uses WASD controls. Now, technically speaking, they're not the same WASD controls that we might be used to, but they are there. So that's interesting. And yeah, so we got that going for us. Oh, we can turn off the other background music. We have in-game background music now. Excellent. So let's just double check our capture. I think that's correct. We'll check it once more once we get into level. No, it's not quite right. Let's make this just a hair smaller. There we go. Now we can see all of the UI elements. Excellent. Alright. So, for anyone who has never seen this game before, it has a very simple kind of control scheme and gameplay loop. On each level, the goal is to collect all of the gold, and then once you collect all of the gold, an exit will appear, and you have to get to the exit. This being the first level, this is incredibly simple. We just walk through, we grab this, and we get a nice high pop-up there. So sometimes stuff can appear when you do it. It's not just the exit that appears, that you can make other stuff appear too, which again is a setting in the level builder. Alright, so here's where we introduce a couple more mechanics. Now, as a character, there's a few things we can do besides just run around. One of those is the ability to shoot terrain to our left and right. We can go across these hand-over-hand bars. And there are also bombs in later levels that we can use. But we don't have any of those yet. So this is where the puzzle part of the puzzle platformer comes in. To get through 2, well, you need to make a 2-wide gap like that. Because if you just do 1, well, you're kind of screwed. Like, you go 1 wide, you jump in, you can't shoot to your left and right because you're just in a hole. And then, as you saw, the ground heals. And if you're inside a hole and it heals, you die. There is no fall damage. This is where we get introduced to the primary antagonists of the game, which are the mad monks. We can't really fight them. They can pick up the gold that we're trying to get, which is very rude of them. Like, the only thing we can do is lure them into holes, and then we can walk across them. Now, you can make it so that the ground closes up on them and kills them, but the problem with that is they just respawn. Which is not always a problem. Sometimes you can deliberately use that to move them where you need them to be. But overall... Okay. So yeah, so this guy... Also, when you put them in a hole, they also are forced to drop any gold they have. There we go. So you might have noticed it's just like, you have to be a little bit careful on how you shoot your holes in the ground so that you don't get cornered, because it's really your only defense and your only offense. So that's really all the game mechanics I think we're gonna have for now. I don't remember what exactly the cutoff is, but I do remember there being basically different worlds. And by worlds, I mean, like, tile set themes. Like, the first one is this, which is green. And the next one is, like, orange, and it introduces bombs. Okay. So, I want to beat this guy to this corner. Ah, there we go. It introduces us to the concept that the ground can have gold hidden in it. So we just need to collect these. Fortunately, just like we don't really have any super strong offensive capability, neither do the Mad Monks. And because they don't, well, as long as we don't touch them, we should be fine. They can't reach up and grab us and pull us down, nothing like that. Alright, because we cannot jump, that means we need to come across here to drop down. How do we drop down? That button. Also, if you are too close to them, it won't work. Like, if they're standing right on top of you when you shoot, it just won't work. Like, for example, if I'm standing next to a wall, I can't do that either. Come on. Alright, so I was basically, I had cornered myself there, so I escaped down a hole. Hurry, thank you. Now the question is... Alright, I don't want to jump myself in that hole. Of course, the exit's up there. There we go. Okay, and we escape. Yes, Liesel, hello. No, you may not have that remaining food on the plate. Alright. So this is interesting how we... In this level, it shows us how you can start to try to abuse the monk's pathing AI. Where if you go up, they might not path to you, they might just climb up a ladder parallel to you, which is very convenient. And I'm not sure if that is the intended design. Like, at this point in game design history, there are a lot more standards than there used to be. We are in 94 after all, we're no longer in the late 80s. Please come and get me. I need to climb that ladder. Thank you. So, the concept of having these levels in a deliberate order. There we go. See, we had to do that in order to get him to drop that. Oh, this way. The concept of having levels in a particular order in order to teach the player some game mechanics. Excuse me. In a particular way is much more well known nowadays. Right, you can see that there's actually a key there. So this is the first level. As I was saying, we're talking about introducing game mechanics. Well, in this case, there's a key that we need to get out. So we're going to need to go grab that. Also, you may notice that the stuff I'm running across looks different than it did before. And that is because that's bedrock. You might think, well, okay, so what's bedrock? Why should I care what bedrock is? Well, you can't make holes in bedrock. So it's a bit of a problem. I forgot that you need to hit a button to actively pick up the key. Okay, off we go. And then I need to figure out how to get that piece of gold there. I think I just need to... See, this is the problem. We're on the bottom of the screen. We can't make holes to drop them into because there's no ground to shoot. See, this is what I was talking about. Manipulating their pathing AI becomes, if I recall correctly, a much larger part of the game when you get into some of the more difficult levels. There we go. Door is now open, and we have the key. Also of note, they don't move until you do. So you'll see we haven't moved yet, so you can take a moment at the start of a level to actually look at the level and be like, okay, what do I need to do? Now, we learned in some earlier levels that the monks can pick up treasure, and we have no way of getting to this top right corner of the screen. So we need the monks to pick that up, fall down, and give it to us, which means we need to kill them. See, this guy didn't pick one up because he hates us. Oh. Well, we'll pick up the other ones first. That should be good enough. Even if they do leapfrog their way over here. Alright. Now please pick up the gold and bring it down. So now the completion of this next part of the level appears to be down to RNG. Oh, they both picked it up. Excellent. I thought there was a sound effect when they... Yeah, like that. Oh, there we go. And now they... Oh! I was about to say, and now they... I need them to not die. What's the timing on this? Just good enough. Okay. Okay. Let's not fall into the trap of shooting to our right immediately and then going in there and falling to our deaths. So, let's see. We've got a guy in the lower right. We've got a variety of problems. Oh, right. I forgot that those existed. Some tiles you fall through, and I forgot that was a thing. But okay. It's fine. We survived. So we've introduced two different kinds of tiles that we previously did not know about. Which are the you'll fall through this tiles and the sticky ones that make you move slowly. That oof sound effect. That was not the button I meant to press. So we'll be at a slight delay while we wait for that to come back. Okay. So we need to go through here, drop down, put you in a hole. Step back, put you in a different hole. Stand on your head. There we go. You have died. Alright. So come back down here. Get by him, and we should be able to go... Oh, I have gone the wrong way. Thank you. Is this a fall through tile? It is not. Excellent. Now, where is the exit? Oh, very convenient. Well, this is a somewhat precarious position to be starting out in. I guess we move top down. See if we fall through to anything. Oh, you picked that up. Okay. I guess we go over here. Okay, oh, oops. We need to shoot a hole here so we can even move this direction. Alright, in order to get back up, we need to go where those monks are, because we cannot, there are no ladders in the bottom left. Please drop down. Thank you. Thank you. We'll cover our escape. Although we could have covered our escape better by manipulating their AI as opposed to actually using the kill them game mechanic. Oh, that's what I talked about. That if they are too close to you, then your gun doesn't work. You can't actually shoot the ground out from under them. Good, they dropped. So now we need to go all the way up and around, and this time we don't accidentally have any that we're going to kill, and therefore we can just kind of go wherever we want, and wherever we want is this way. And as a convenience to get to the ending, they put ladders in, so it doesn't matter as much what order you do things in. Ah, yes, okay. Oh, that was almost very bad. All right. There we go, and they get their simultaneous diving going on to come and attack us. That's right. You prioritize height over distance. So if I go up, you'll go up, even if that makes you go further away from me. You appear to be carrying gold. I'm gonna need that from you. Excellent. And we can go to the exit. So yeah, there are, I forget how many levels it said there are. It's like 150 or something. We're on level like 12. Okay. So there's a lot of repetition going on here, because to get stuff like these, we need to drop down here, then come back up and drop down here, and come back up and drop down here. So we're gonna need to circle around these a couple different times. Ooh. Thought that might have been cutting it too close. This, we want to go up. The question is, I think we need this guy out of there before, yeah, like, we can't reasonably drop down into there while this guy is still here. Come on, follow me. Oh, will we make it? Oh, we did make it. Okay, cool. Good. Good. Excellent. They're all over there on the left, which is good for now, because we're going to the right. But there's a good chance that this becomes a problem when we need to go to the left in the near future. Actually, can we make this? Is the timing right? Timing is right. Okay. We've been cutting it very, very close. Also, we now can see that one of those monks has gold. So even if we kite this out perfectly, we're still going to need to cross paths with them or interact with them in some way. Even though they did drop it, they dropped it in an area that they are patrolling through pretty heavily. So we're still going to need to get that back from them. Thank you. We got really lucky there that it was the one in the front that was holding it. Can I make it over there? I think I can. Yeah, there we go. Like, wait a second. Can I get... Oh, wait, no. This was the wrong direction. Which is fine. We were abusing their pathing. We need to go to the middle, because this ladder doesn't go high enough. We need to take the... It's not a zip line. It's not monkey bars. This like hand-over-hand rail thing? I don't know the official name of it. Okay. He grabbed it. Okay. Oh, wait. I messed up my initial plan by going too soon. Alright, I want to bait him over here to the far edge so that I can come from the opposite side and grab both of these pieces of treasure. I don't know if I will get there in time. I remember the timing being really weird on this. Well, not really weird, but rather just like as a direct effect, not even a side effect of how this works. Yeah, but as an effect of how this works, what will happen is if you are running and you're close to them and you hit the slimy blocks before they do, you die because you slow down and then they catch up and I hit that button one too many times. It's fine. Wait for it. I think I remember this level being a pain. The problem is, this guy right in the middle here is holding gold. And I need him to drop it, but I need him to drop it, like, over here close to me. Like, I don't think that's close enough. Nope, that won't work. So I can't get the one in the middle tier right now. I need to bait them over here to the right-hand side, and then hope that he doesn't pick up the gold on his way over. No such luck. I don't know if I can grab this gold before he gets to it. I cannot. Oh, we're having a slowdown there. Okay, and we also need to not go onto that bottom level. Going onto that bottom level just gets us killed, because we can't get out. It's all bedrock, there's no ladders, it's just death. Yeah, see, leaving the gold there is really, really bad for us. However, the other one picking up the gold might be good for us. I don't know if we can grab this in time, but we're gonna try. Okay, excellent. There's enough sticky squares in the middle there that we should be able to grab the one on the other side, for the bottom section here at least. And then what? And then we get to fight with the middle one and RNG. Although technically we need to go in the middle to get to the bottom, so. Oh, that's good. It's good that he's bringing it over this way. Oh, that is a lag death. Amazing. All right, let's give it more CPU cycles. Okay, there we go. This might be more efficient anyway, going down each one first. Right, please have, oh, I was hoping he wouldn't pick it up at all. Alright. So I think I can only get the far right treasure in the top here. And then we have to rely on him dropping and or picking up the others. I should have probably started on the right-hand side. Oh, there we go. You'll see that we do move faster than that. But yeah, we're going to wait just a hair longer. There we go. Once again, oh, that's good. Very good. I might be able to get the treasure in mid now. Oh, and he dropped it at a good spot too. I might have screwed myself over here though, if the timing is really bad on when this block regrows. Alright, good. Fast or slow were good for us. If it waited long enough that I could just get through it, that's fine. If it healed quickly and then I was able to get through it a second time, that's also fine. The intermediate where I'm forced to try to get through it without refreshing the duration is where it's not fine, because that means that we die, unfortunately. There we go. Alright, and as I said before, we can't go to the bottom because there's no way out, but now there's a way out. Can I make it? Nope. Okay. As I said before, about manipulating the AI. Because we're in bedrock. We can't shoot holes. We can, however, dance on their heads. You might be wondering, but what's this ladder for? It's for that. It's explicitly there to manipulate the AI to path in ways that we want. So, as you can see, the levels are getting a little bit trickier. Oh, can we get out? We can get out. Okay. Alright, so now they're all alive. Which means we're going to do this the fancy way. And we run across all their heads. Ready, go. And we died. Because the one in the back turned around. Alright, we do it the less fancy way. Because we had them all in the bottom here, we could go up and around and drop down behind them. So we'll probably just do that this time. You'll note that we do in fact have limited lives. It's right here. We have 16 lives. And so what's the skull and crossbone button? That is the give up button. For cases like in that last level where I said it's like, oh, well, if we go down to the bottom, there's no way out. And there's also no way to escape or die. Well, how do you get around that problem? You have a start over or just give up on life button. Okay, so I think that we're going to take the up and around. Even though, could we get across their heads? Most likely, because this time there are 4 instead of 5. But we will take the safer route. I forgot about the animations. Alright, so yeah, that's the transition to the next stage. Got different background music and everything. So, no enemies in this one, except for the fact that there are bombs. The bombs can explode you. You also might have noticed that the bombs do not affect the bedrock. They only affect the same kind of blocks that you can shoot through. So, we do this. I still don't know why sometimes you get the, like, whooshing air falling sound and sometimes you don't. Like, we didn't get it just there, but we got it there. Alright, and here's another neat thing about bombs, and again, we can see on display more game design principles of in-game tutorials, where they use the level design, and it's like, hi, we're going to show you that bombs can set off other bombs. How do we do that? By making it the only way forward, where it's just like, alright, I guess I'll set this up here, and then I'll collect the next bomb and do that one, and collect the next bomb and do that one, and then it's just, the game's like, no, no, no. You had it done, you just needed to set the one, and it'll set off the others in a chain. So I really like the advancements we're seeing, where they actually teach you things in-game. There we go. Getting the timing right on that is going to be a little tricky. Ooh, we got it right though. Just setting off bombs for fun. Alright. So, this is a trap. If we drop down and try to bomb that open, we will die. Got a bomb from the top. And then we have a fun timing thing, where we need to drop down so that we don't blow up, but we also need to get through before the before the dirt comes back, which apparently is not that difficult timing, because we did like 2 laps before it came back. Alright, so pick up this gold. Oh, I remember this being tricky. There we go. Yeah, like, because you need to catch him, like, when he's mid-animation coming up the ladder. Otherwise, it doesn't work. It's interesting that the game makes that sort of jank a mechanic. It's just like, no, that's not like weird pathing by the AI. That is, we're going to show you that you can do this. Now get the timing right. It is now a timing puzzle for you, not a design problem by us. Alright. Now we're going to have a little bit more limited resources on the bombs. Alright, we want to go to this one. Ah. Yeah. And we're toast now. We have no more bombs. Ooh. Now, the reason I wanted to go to the one up top is that the one up top has dirt. And dirt we can shoot through. But I needed to bait this guy down to the bottom first. Then we have to beat him in a ladder climbing race. Set the bomb. Come down here. Now beat him over here. And we bait him into this hole. Or we wait too long to shoot and die. Understood. Have a nice day. So we were really just going through these at warp speed earlier, and now we have found, it's like, oh, sorry. This is not ideal. Actually, you know what? Let's try this strategy. There we go. Now we trap him in the previous one. This seems like a better strategy. There we go. Now we come down. We can't do that in this middle one, but that's fine. So we come up here, we gather these things. Alright. He walks through, and we grab this. And hopefully the door spawns over here where we are. But even if it doesn't, we have 4 bombs and 2 left on screen. Alright, it took us a sec, but we got there. Okay, where are the monks? There are 2 monks in that bottom section. There are a variety of bombs. I'm betting that the exit is going to pop up here in the top left. And the monk spawn is also like there. So we're going to have to like kill them and then come up here and then kill them to get by. But let's find out. Okay. Oh. It's bad. Oh, never mind. It's good enough. I was hoping to get 2 for 1 bomb. This one is trickier. Ooh. Timing on that is pretty tight. But at least I was wrong about where the monks spawned. They were annoyingly spawning on the other side of the gold I was trying to get to, but not between me and the exit. So we've got that going for us, which is nice. I was like, wait a second, and the background music has decided to not appear. It's like, okay, here we go. Alright, what do we have? We have 3 monks spawning to our left, so we're not getting all that gold over there. We'll get 1. This might be a bad decision. Oh, nope, we got it. We're gonna go all the way around to get down through that thing to get the gold on the left-hand side. Is this trapped? It is trapped, because of course it is. So we have to come down from above. Alright, up we go. Okay. 2, 3. 1, 2. Boom. We still need that chest in the middle to do another lap. Like, yes, I have bombs, but should I be using the bombs? Probably not. So we're gonna go around this way, and we'll see if we fall through any other false floors. Okay, good. Just like, wait a second. I don't know if I'm gonna fall fast enough for this. But the good news is, all the monks are now on this side. So, if we can get over here... Okay, 1, 2, then shoot the middle. Alright, how do I get there? We have to get by the monks. Which, fortunately, it's not forcing us to use bombs. There we go. That got a little dicey there, but we got the ground to close up how we needed it to. I think I can just do a line here, the same way that we got the treasure here before. Yeah, there we go. Figures. Okay. So, what's the aspect of the monitor I use, and what's the hertz? So I have a... what's the proper term for it? So, my monitor, the aspect ratio is your standard HD. The reason that a lot of these games don't fit is, of course, that there was no standard HD at the time. Alright, so we can't get to those from here. We need to get to them from this side. And the hertz, I think I have it set to 60? I'm not 100% certain of that. Oh, I don't have any bombs. Maybe we have to collect this bomb first in order to survive. Yeah, okay. The max hertz? It might be a 120. I don't know. It's been a while since I checked, and since I don't do a lot of high performance like FPS gaming, having like a super high refresh rate hasn't been super important for me. Go. Okay. We got by. We have 2 bombs. 2 bombs is good. Wait. There we go. We are manipulating AI again. As tends to be our want. But yeah, actually let me check, since I don't remember. Let's see. Right click. Display settings. Let's see. So yeah. It is 2560 by 1440. Yeah. It's set at 60. I don't see a max. Apparently I can set it all the way up to 165, but I don't think my hardware actually supports that. Maybe it's like a software pseudo thing. Okay. But yes, also welcome in. Since I didn't say it to start with. Like 6 months ago, 1080, yeah. The higher refresh rates have gotten cheaper, but... While we are welcoming you in, I welcome you to take a break, as we have reached the end of our first hour. So for anyone who is here who is not familiar with it, we like to take a break every hour on the hour to take a little bit better care of ourselves. And what does that mean? That means not staring at screens for a few minutes. It means getting up, stretching, going to the bathroom, grabbing a drink, grabbing a snack, all that good stuff. So we're going to do that, and we'll see everyone in 3 minutes. And, yeah, let's take a little bit better care of ourselves here. going outside. Let's go outside. We are back. Oh, so that is the sort of screen. I know you mentioned this before about making some music. As I said, if you want to make it and I like it, I can use it definitely. It'd be kind of cool actually. I'd be sure to credit you because even if it is free, I mean, you would put in the work, so I would want to, of course, give you credits. Now, do I expect you to make Afterglow? No, you're... Well, actually, I was going to say you're not a professional, but, you know, maybe you are. You just also do it as a hobby. But yeah, sure. If you're up for it, go for it. But, yeah. Welcome back from ads. Oh, wait. We need to get our mouse focus on the right screen, and we need to turn the game audio back on. There we go. It's interesting how the enemy pathing is completely deterministic. Like, once I stop moving and they get to a resting point, they also stop moving. They don't continue to try to path to me. Which makes them very predictable, which makes... I love how the manipulation of the game's pathing algorithm and enemy AI is quite clearly a game mechanic. You have music I've made, you'll show you the music you made in the past, and if nothing you're interested in, then you hear, I can make your own genre, just giving the genres and ideas you'd like, maybe even send songs. Sure, actually, I don't know if I have a music channel on the Discord. I think I don't. I think maybe you suggested one, and then I never got around to actually doing it, like I should have. But, we need to manipulate these guys to go over there. Okay, cool, cool. They're over there. Excellent, good. Now we need to dig really deep to get this one. Alright, let's not get ourselves trapped. Okay. We need to get back over here, go all the way up top. Don't want to distract you from the game? No. See, I don't find it distracting. This is, like, half the fun of streaming is the whole interaction part. Like, I know for a fact it's why I watch streams. Like, if I'm not in the mood to interact, then I would be on, like, YouTube or something. Or, like, watching non-stream content on YouTube. Alright, can I get over there in time? Can I bait them to follow me? Yes, I can bait them to follow me. I think the same, yeah. So that is... I don't consider it a distraction. Like, if I end up on some topic and we end up chatting about it for a long time at the expense of some gameplay, I don't think that's a problem. Or if it is a problem, it's a good problem to have. I know, yes, I know you're watching on YouTube right now. That's why I had to correct myself. To be like, wait, I mean non-stream content on YouTube. Just because I caught it myself and I was like, wait a second. I am currently live on YouTube. I don't want to be misleading. But, okay, so we have guys coming at us from either side. So we gotta get out of here. Where do we want to go? Left side? There are two ways this can go, and I'm gonna hope this is fake. Never mind. Okay. When I said I'm gonna hope this is fake, is because there are two ways this could go. Because I can't use my gun here. It's either this was a fake block and we would fall through it, or we had to blow it up with a bomb from 2 squares away. So, now we know which one it was. I choose death. And death has chosen me. It's okay, we have like 20 more lives. I'm gonna slow those down a little. I dropped too soon. It's a chain reaction one. Got it. Understood. Have a nice day. The levels do get significantly harder as they go along. Go figure. There we go. Over here. Over here. And now the only way we get by these is the whole AI pathing manipulation. There we go. I drop down, you drop down, monkey see, monkey do. Oh, wait. Wait, are we alive? We are alive. Cool. Same as the other side, except this time I don't have monks all up in my ass. There we go. But yes, I was in fact very dead. Alright, come on down here and chase after me while I wait for that to heal. There we go. The problem... Oh, I need to be killing the monks. Because there's the 2 pieces of gold up top, which I will point out here in a moment. I think I can just stand here and force kill him. Oh, okay. Oh, am I just in an unwinnable state now? Did I need to grab the gold up top first? Oh, okay. The way down in the middle was bait. I think we might need to restart again. Yeah, because the respawn is down here, and there's no other way to get up. Alright, eat me. Okay, so... this piece of gold, and this piece of gold can only be achieved right now. There we go. Oh, wait, no. Ooh. Ooh, close timing on that one. Okay, we got it, though. Hidden gold. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I was wondering what you thought about what I said before with the "I think you're dead" comment. I think that was an accurate assessment of the current state of the game. I was, in fact, dead. Or, like, you're worried that it was, like, too backseaty or something? Like, because if so, like, no, I am not at all concerned about comments at that level. As far as internet toxicity and/or backseating goes, that's like so small as to not even register with me that it would need to be addressed. No, I said I've been making my own game in Unity, the scripts though. AI actually been making that work. Oh, above that. Making your own game in Unity, the scripts though, AI actually been making this work. You mean like you're using generative AI to make it work? Or you mean the scripts like for the in-game AI of like the NPCs? Because those are two very different topics. Because like in-game AI, like how stuff works together, is one thing. And general AI used for code generation is a different topic. Alright, we're having a lot of trouble with this one. Alright, we're gonna stand on your head so you can't escape. Excellent. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've worked in Unity. Oh wait, no, I might be mixing them up. Because I only looked at Unity very, very briefly. So I never really got a good grasp of it. I believe both Unity and Unreal at this point also have sort of like a pseudo-programming visual languages where it's like you're doing the scripting by essentially connecting a bunch of boxes together, which is its own sort of type of development, which has its own difficulties from what I understand. Using AI to make the scripts, like Claude. Okay, so yeah. Oh, hey, I dropped down there. Ah, boo. Man, we're having a really rough go of it on this one. You tell Claude, make code for Unity and make it work this way, and it makes it work and tells you how to add it. Okay. How do you know it's good is generally my question. Because this is one of the bigger issues with AI-generated code is that it it does exactly as it's told and usually nothing else. Alright, assuming that it's working correctly and it does actually give you what you want. There's the problem that it leaves out a lot of standard, we'll say, things that you would want as well if you don't really go out of your way to specify them. And I'm thinking about things like performance, things like security, all that sort of stuff. Because what you end up with a lot in the generated code stuff from things like Claude is you get essentially the same as what you used to get if you went with like the cheapest sweatshop programmer you could find, who's like, they know just enough to make it work, but not make it work well. Or in like, we'll say a good way. Oh, I have no more bombs. That makes it difficult for me. Can I make this? Okay, yes, we can make that. Oh, wait, why do I not have a door? Is one of you carrying gold? Is there more gold on the screen that I'm not seeing? Aw, boo. Okay, so this guy who's in the lead is the only one I haven't checked for, is he carrying gold? Hey, you, come this way. And now it's the one in the middle. The AI gives me the extra lines of code to make it better, even if I didn't ask for it, and does work the way you want it. Okay. Gives you sliders in the Unity engine. I see. Okay, so where is the gold that I'm missing? I don't see it on screen, and I don't see them dropping it. Okay, time to hunt. Alright, well at least I have bombs again. Okay. Can I get away fast enough if I set a bomb here? I can. Well, I just hope that people don't hate it or me for making a game if I didn't make the code, but I made the decisions, like visuals and animations. You said I've used Unity? I know I've used Unreal. I think I just poked at Unity very briefly. And if I did, it was quite a long time ago, so it probably is not representative of what using Unity is like today. That's the thing about having used a tool before. It's like, well, which version of the tool have you used? In this case, I did not use the current version, that's for sure. Right, I want to bait you down here. So none of that has it. Check that. Check this. We looked at these. Is it the middle top? Do I need to restart again? I think I might need to restart again. Wait, you had that this whole time? I could have sworn that I had captured all of them. Okay. The ladder itself? What do you mean the ladder itself? Like the platform? Like, you can't destroy the ground if there's a ladder in it. You think I'm with AI? I'm on its side? What about the ladder itself? The platform? Yeah, okay, but yeah, as I said, I don't really know Unity at this point. Like, I might have poked at it a bit in the past, but I definitely don't know modern Unity. Alright, we got a monk up here, we got a monk over here, we got this stuff, which means we need to drop down from above to get it. We've got a bomb in the middle there. I'm gonna assume that is bait and try to get the hell out of here first. Okay. Now, where do they respawn? Oh, that's where they respawn. That's unfortunate for me. Like, where do they respawn? Exactly where you are trying to go. Like, oh, okay. Not ideal. We get this one. Then we need to go over by one. Two, three, one. Oh, and oh, thank you for the follow on Twitch, even though you are already here on YouTube. Oh, and the subscription on Twitch. So thank you for that as well. Right, so we need to run laps, because we need to go over there and then drop down 3 times in order to get each of the different pieces of gold over there. But yeah, so are Unity scripts these days, that whole, how much of it is, even if it is like Claude feeding you the lines themselves, how much of it is lines of code versus the visual scripting language style, like where you have to connect all the boxes to each other. Because I'm pretty sure, last I checked, Unreal was doing both, just depending on what exactly you were trying to do. Can I beat him across? I can. But I shouldn't have, because I need to come over... Oh, yeah, I don't beat him. Nope. Okay, we barely get that. Can I beat this guy across? I think so, yes. Alright, so here we are. I think instead of walking, I'm gonna try to drop down on the skull this way, because I think even with the digging, it's faster and better for abusing the AI if I do it that way. And now we need to get far top left corner. Come on, you. There we go. But yes, up we go. What level are we on? 25? Alright, we're making progress. Alright, so we've got a bunch of monks, and they're all like kind of trapped inside an area. So they're probably not going to move until I do things. Okay. So this one is very easy. It's just like, alright, we're going to show you exactly where you need to go. Oh, ooh, this is interesting. Because if we drop a bomb, because we need to get through from here to here. And there are only two places we can break through. If we break through here, that doesn't do us any good. Actually, it does do us some good. I was going to say it doesn't do us any good, because even if we come through here, we can't go up, and so therefore this whole wall blocks us. But I think if we drop a bomb here, it sets off these bombs and eventually opens this up. Because the other thing is we can't do a bomb... Wait, let me just double check that the mouse cursor is doing the correct thing. Ah, no, it's not. Okay. Now we can see the mouse cursor where I'm actually pointing. A bomb here should set off a chain reaction that opens this up. And we can't open it up directly, because if we drop a bomb here, yes, it'll open the wall, but it'll also put a hole in the floor that I can't go through. So I think we drop a bomb down there on the bottom side. And then we go up here, up top. Oh, how's the timing work out on this? This is actually a pretty cool design they have on the level to set up the timing like that. Alright, now we run into another trap. If we try to dig down here with our blaster, we just fall in a hole that we can't get out of. So it's bombing time. We're gonna take all 4 of our bombs. The little oof sound when you run into a wall. That's great. Okay, this time we don't get to actually do anything as far as right, come up here, come down here, come up here. Oh, I did it wrong. Oh, no. I need to bait it differently. Wait for them to get between the ladders, then we go. Then we stay on the ground. Okay, we don't stay on the ground. Alright, drop down. Still coming for me. Alright. We can't go up the middle. Let's not die. Our frame rate is suffering. Okay. We have a path that we can just take these all the way around. Ignore the rest of those bombs. But the emulator does not like all the bombs going off. It doesn't like it one bit. It's just like, the level just started, where's the bomb? Like, it's okay. It's a leftover sound effect from the previous level. We're fine. Okay, what do we have? Alright, so we need to grab this bomb. Drop it there, run over here. Grab that. Get out of dodge. Oh wait. Is he just gonna die here? Because he stopped moving? Ah, well, he doesn't die, but he's trapped. So that's good enough. Okay. Oh, and we're dead. Okay. That bar doesn't go that far. Alright. Stop. Get trapped, please. Okay. So what is our pathing here? So we go in here, it'll drop us down. You have a founder's badge? Yeah, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but this is an exceptionally small stream. Like my total subscriber count all time is like 3. It means you're in the first 10, I believe. I haven't actually looked into it that much because I'm small enough that it's never really been a thing. But I know I could look it up, but I don't interact with that. Where is it at? Where is what at? Like, where's the badge at? I think you have to, like, you right-click on your... Or, like, you click on your name, like, where the bottom of the chat is, and there are things you can do to mess with your identity, like which badges you want to display. Or it might just be showing up automatically. Alright, let me go to the different thing. Let's see. Ah, yep, there it is. Founder, 1 month subscribed. I think first is probably what the founder badge is, because I haven't messed with them as much. Is one of the first primary... Yeah, as I said, I think I've gotten total 3 or 4 people. Although, there is a guy who's mostly here for the DDO streams, who at one point was subscribed for like 6 months in a row. But as far as like individual different people, yeah, it's like been like 3 or 4 total. So yes, thank you. Welcome in. Actually, one of the possibly my first subscriber was, oddly enough, it was like the first or second, and he only subscribed for 1 month, but it was like kind of cool to him because it was Axel who does DDO content, which was funny because even before I started streaming, I had seen his videos on YouTube. So it's kind of a surreal moment to see like someone who you recognize from their work come in and like subscribe to your channel. It's it was pretty cool actually. So wait, back to the puzzling. But yeah, oh, you have a talent for finding low populated channels that turn into big ones, so don't forget about you? Oh, I don't think I'll forget about you. Of course, well, I mean, I can't guarantee that. I forget a lot of things. I forget a lot of names, I forget a lot of faces, but I'm good at being reminded about things. If you can't remember everything, then it's good to be open to reminders. And of course, for things like this, there's stuff on record that I can look up. So if the brain meets fail, we can rely on steel. You stream a ton, which is step 1 of streaming. That's true. I have been streaming more than usual with the whole going back through the gaming history thing, mostly because I've been having a really good time with it. So that's really what drives that. That and a little bit of the, you know, kind of a winter social slump thing, which is just like, I'm not going to as much because it's been cold out. You enjoy the playlist? Yeah, I did just update the playlist a day or two ago. It was like a week or two behind, so I added the most recent streams to it. I also split out the, I made a new playlist, which is only limited to the whole 40 years of gaming thing we're doing. So it excludes the DDO streams, so if you're specifically looking for, like, I just want to watch the gaming history progress over the years, we got a playlist for that too. So, let's see. Okay, I'm done fanning. That's a good playlist idea? Yeah. I guess we go this way this time, so we can get one of these. How can I get that key? Because if I put a bomb here, it blows up. Wait, what if I put a bomb there? Haha! Oh wait, I want to get through this. Oh, I thought I'd give him the old runaround, and it does not work. I thought I would be like, haha, I shall go around. I'll drop down and you will follow, and then I go up the ladder. And it doesn't work, because this block right here fell straight through it. Oops. Well, a certain amount of that is oops, and a certain amount of that is, like, can't be helped, because, well, what was I supposed to do? Like, know preemptively that that was a block that I would fall through? I think I said before, but you have a playlist is a very good idea, because you're probably at 10% of the group, but you look for playlist only. Oh, interesting. Can we beat him? Oh, that's no good. Wait. Where will he go if I come over here? Will he come down and drop? He will drop. Excellent. Now he can't get back up. We can come up here and grab a bomb. Wait, the only gold on the level is over there? Okay, alright. Looks like this might be a multiple solutions thing, because before we did it with sort of a more precision bomb on the bottom there, but now we're gonna see if we can't do it. Oh, okay, so that one doesn't work as well. How many bombs do I have? 3? 3 is good enough, because this will kill him, and he spawns over there. Oh, and now we die. There's nothing down here. Oh, maybe, oh, never mind. There's no way out once we're down here. I choose death! But okay. Here. There. Grab the gold. Bait him into getting trapped. Okay. This game is so good, but so hard it seems. Yeah, it's tricky. I don't know how much of it is the game being hard or versus me being bad at the game, but this is one of those things where sometimes the answer is like, well, what if it's both? The game can be hard and I can be bad at it. Now, some of it is just like I'm doing puzzles wrong. Some of it is kind of unexpected, like alright, I'll do this, and then I'll do this, and then it's like, nope, you're gonna fall through that hole. It's like, oh, okay, that's unfortunate. Alright, so we set a bomb here, because the bombs blow up in like kind of a cross shape. I didn't mean to step that far forward. Okay. Because the bombs blow up in kind of a cross shape, so by setting the bomb here, it hits everything directly around it, and then 2 out in either direction. So we set it here, so it goes 2 squares over and gets our way through, but doesn't destroy the thing we want to walk on. Alright, so we do this, we come here, we come down here so that he drops. Then we can come up and around. And then we just have to deal with that section on the right that we keep messing up. So my plan was I could kill the dude. Alright, I want him to come over and stand like on where the key is. Okay. So if I set a bomb and then drop, he drops too. So we're going to manipulate him to there so he dies. And then we do this so that he dies again. And this is all to buy us time to do this solution. Oh! I forgot again! Calls on nothing? Lame, yeah. That one block has killed me so many times now. And now I'm just speedrunning the deaths. The red guys can grab nothing? So what happens is that's basically just their climb out of a hole animation. And their climb out of a hole animation doesn't care if what they're climbing on is currently destroyed or not. So, and if it's currently destroyed, what's going to happen is they climb out of the hole into the other hole. So it's not really that big a deal that they can do it. But yeah, I think that's what you're seeing. Alright, so I think my, pathing and AI baiting is correct. So we get this guy over here. Then we get him down here. Then we kill him. I could have sworn I was out of range of that, but okay. This time for sure we'll be out of range. We're down to 7 lives. We've lost a lot of lives on this level. We come down here until he drops down. There we go. He has dropped down. Now we do have a bit of an advantage in that we do move faster than them. Also, I do love that the bombs hidden in that section are complete bait. By which I mean, like, these bombs. Because if I get them, I drop down to the bottom where there is no escape and I die. So the game is very tricky like that. It's like, don't you want this bomb? Here's a power-up for you. You know, if you really want a power-up, we can do that for you. But yeah, presumably you mean like this, where he does this, and then he comes over here, and he falls in again. Yeah, That's just their climb out of hole animation. Alright, we don't fall in the hole this time. We come around this side. Okay, now we have another problem. We need to get in here. How do we get in here? Oh, we don't need to get in there. That must be like an optional thing? The key is bait? Because the actual exit is actually spawned all the way over here. Or we could... Okay, so there are two options here. And I think this might be like a bonus level thing. So, how would I get in there? Oh, let's try this. I'm going to set a bomb, and then before the bomb goes off, I'm going to shoot the ground, so that the ground respawns sooner than the wall does. Nope, we just die if we do that. It goes off too fast, we don't have enough time to run away with the sticky surfaces. Alright. I shouldn't have gotten greedy and tried to do special things. Down to 6 lives. If we do run out of lives, I think the next step is going to be showing off the level editor. Because this might be the first game... No, wait. This is not the first game we played that has like a creative mode level editor thing. The Even More Incredible Machine also had a level editor. Although I will say this one is probably more full-featured. Alright, come on over. But this does have like a full-featured level editor. I think you could even group your levels together to make like worlds, I guess you would call them, if you're doing like a Super Mario World like ROM hack thing. Alright, we're not falling in the hole this time. Alright, we come over here. We still can't fall to the bottom of the map. We do have a problem, though. Our problem is this guy. Because if we try to go left, boom, boom, we fall on him. So we have to drop from here to this one and then race left. Alright, we do that. Killing them might have been the wrong decision because of where they respawn. No, them respawning there is fine. Question here is... There we go. I didn't know if I could get away in time on the glue blocks. Right. At long last, we made it. Alright, so... No monks. Oh, never mind. There they are. They're up top. Okay. So we come down here. We need to get the green key. And then figure out what to do about the monks. So this whole ladder section is just a time sink to make me... to get the monks all the way over there. So, I can't really do anything with bombs here. And I can't really run around anything. So, the problem is, as I said, bombs have a 2 square horizontal range. So, if I drop a bomb like right here to open the wall, I don't have anywhere safe to stand. Unless I drop out. In which case, I have to come all the way back around, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be regrown. But we'll give it a shot. So, we shoot this. We drop a bomb, we shoot... Oh, that's... We hit the wrong button, but we still get to test if everything regrows before I can get back. Yeah, okay. I messed up and accidentally fell, but we did confirm that we are in fact unable to do these things. Alright, so we can do this. Taking you with me. Oh, interesting. There are other bombs in there. Okay, we start at this level. Alright, the hope is that they will fall in that before it regrows. And I might have more time. Oh, only one. Didn't get both of them. Good enough. It's just like, wait a second. Quick spatial reasoning. It's like, wait, is there a safe spot in the middle of the bombs? I think there is. And there was. We made it. Alright, where are we? We are top right. We have bombs. There are a bunch of guns. What is this nonsense? So I need to get this, but there are a bunch of monks in there. I think I need to get the monks out first, but no, that won't work either. Because if we look at the shape of this, if I drop in here from above, I'm just dead. Because this shape means if I stand here, I can't shoot left or right. If I stand here, I can't shoot left or right. If I stand in the middle, I can't shoot left or right. And anywhere that I put bombs will blow me up. So that's a problem. We'll figure that out here in a minute. The oof sound effect. I was thinking like maybe I could drop a bomb here, but unfortunately it would blow up this place as well, so I wouldn't be able to actually get through. So we have to go underneath. Okay, how do we get... I'm trying to think of how to get that skull. Let's do... this. Nope, that's not enough. I needed way more than that. So I think I need to do this differently in that I need that monk to not be in this area. There we go. Is he gonna go up the ladder? He's not gonna go up the ladder. That's actually good news for me. I don't know if I want him dead. I just want to get past him, and probably trapping him in there is better than him being dead. And this time we know that we can't grab that skull. Okay, so... we're going to go through this way first. The question is... okay, so we're going to try to blow this guy up. And by try, I mean succeed. Alright, so more monks in the middle. So we're gonna do this number. One, two, three, four. Just like before. Alright, we got that one. And what else are we getting? So we can't grab this because we just fall. And looking at the skull on the left... this might be a timing thing. No, no, it's fine. It's not a timing thing. Hi. Okay. We have 2 bombs left. So how can I get out once I get in there? Oh wait, I think I know what it is. I think this is a trick. I think the trick here is that, I think that that room isn't survivable, so the way through it is actually that the exit spawns there. Like, I think getting this in any position except last just kills you. So, I need to get the skull first. Now, the problem is, I don't know how to get the skull. Like, I need to drop down onto it from above. But the problem is, there's a bunch of dudes in the way of that. Okay. And now, we get to test my hypothesis. And if I'm wrong, I die. Are you kidding me? I was correct, but I still die. Yes, it spawns in here. No, you cannot win if there is also a monk here. Alright. Making progress, so at least now we know what we need to do. Not quite sure how to do it, but we do know what we need to do. I don't know where this one spawns, because it seems like the different monks have different spawn points, which does matter. Oh, that's a bad one to have. I wonder if it's randomized. Okay. I thought if I walked forward, I wouldn't be able to do it. So let's try this again. Nope. Okay, so if we walk forward there, then we get nailed. Now, you don't need to make this exactly this shape. You can switch up which direction you go. It's just the power of the pyramids. And by pyramids, I mean things that are vaguely pyramid-shaped. Oh, wait, yeah, we do want to abuse his AI to get him all the way over there. So that we can then get this other crystal. You know what? We're going to do the ones on the left first. Here we go. It's like, wait a second, I can't do that thing. Alright, so we're down to 2 bombs, which is not ideal. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, so we get this skull over here. With some creative digging methods. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright. So how do I get rid of all of those dudes in there? I'm trying to think, like, if I set a bomb here, can I bomb, dig through all of these, and then come back and drop down? And I don't think I have nearly enough time for that. So we're gonna go with seeing how many of the monks we can kill. Which is a lot of them. So at least one respawns inside there, which is a major problem. We only have 1 bomb left. Alright, time to see if where they respawn is randomized or if it's individual. Like, monk number 1 always respawns here, monk number 2 always respawns here. Or if it's just randomized and I need to keep killing him until he spawns somewhere that is not there. Now, another possibility is just, well, then just don't kill it. But unfortunately, I've messed that up now. I would have needed to kite him further to the left. Okay. So we need to get this monk otherwise occupied. And then, once we do that, then we go back in there. Oh, it is randomized. Okay, cool. Now we can get that last one, and we're good to go. We just needed to keep killing him enough times until his respawn was favorable to us. Excellent. Alright. Oh, New world. I can't believe I had completely forgotten that these animations existed. Like, between the different worlds. Oh, we're starting. Okay, but the animation showed us a thing. Ah, I see. It's just like, wait, how do I hide in this thing? You know, actually, now that I think about it, I have, in fact, never gotten this far. Like, this was not a thing that I remember growing up. I think we have already lost. Oh, wait, no. Doing that messed with their AI enough that they're going further away. Okay, cool. Cool. I don't know exactly where they're going. But let's find out. How far are they willing to go? Hopefully they go, like, further up. But I'm betting they're just going to cycle. They're, like, going to drop back down. No! They're going. Okay, now they're just confused. So, okay, this is what I was worried about. They are just going to drop back down. And then... So sometimes they get stuck on the ladder and sometimes they don't. Okay. More abusing the movement. I wonder if I'm protected from bombs in here. I am not. Much easier when they're not all grouped up. Okay, where are we going? Like, yeah, they're gonna come for me. Now they're all down. Unfortunately, because one of them, at least one of them got gold, I can't just run to the end now. The good news is, bombs. Oh, that's not really what I wanted. Okay, so we go up, we go over, we go up, we go over. Off we go. Just juking all over the place. Where's our path? There's our path. It's a little bit misleading when you see the line goes across to the ladder, but it goes across to the bottom of the ladder, not to where the ladder actually goes. Alright, we'll go around. Excuse you, it's like, you're not going to camp the actual exit, are you? No? Excellent. Thank you very much. Off we go. Okay then. Right, so we only have one move. What? Why the change in direction? Are they gonna control back and forth? Alright, fortunately this level isn't all bedrock. What I don't know is if I've made the correct decision as far as, like, going up first or going down first. But I want to at least gather that last one from the down part before I continue. Can I beat him? I think I can. Okay, off we go. Come on down. Oh, nope. Can't get there in time. Also can't get there in time. We might be screwed. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, we're good. Until that guy respawns in our way. Okay. We're probably still good, though. Off we go. Excellent. Going down first was correct. Alright. So once again, we're left with only one opening play, which is we need to hide in here because, you know, we're surrounded. Then we need to somehow get this. And then get over here and, oh boy, okay. Alright. We need it. Why are they... Before they were trying to get across the sticky thing, and now they're just getting stuck on a ladder. Alright, what if we go over here? Stuck on a ladder again. Okay, come on. I believe in you. You cannot get stuck on ladders. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you very much. Now, this time it is all bedrock, so we can't shoot through it. Getting that one is risky. I was gonna say, because based on the other guy's positioning, I wouldn't have anywhere to retreat to. This is probably a bad idea. Alright, so I need to get over there, climb up the ladder, and then drop down. Just need to make sure we do the correct one, which is not the one on the end, but one off from the end. Okay. What do we have? We have a nice little castle thing going on here. We appear to have only one piece of gold, which is right there. The problem is, if I get that piece of gold, how the heck do I get out of there? Like, there are 2 bombs in there. Can I get it from the side by just drilling down without using bombs? Like, I can, but it didn't open a gate for me. Okay. So we get some bombs. You walk in there, you fall in a hole. You die, you respawn down there, which is bad for me. Because now I've got all these guys coming for me, but that's fine. This is fine. We go up top. And we go across this thing at the top of the screen. And then we dig for treasure. Okay. If we go for matching, that means that the square 4 on the other side should have the rest of the treasure. Oh, you bitches. You respawn right there, right where I need to go? Okay, fine, be that way. Just chase me so I can... Nope, nope, there we go. Okay. It's fine. This is fine. Okay, it's over there. Got him. And we should just be able to climb straight out. I wonder how much of this is the levels being inconsistently difficult, and how much of it is more of like a personality difficulty, we'll say. Like, how there are certain styles that I'm better at solving than others, so it's not that like some are harder than others, it's just that some are harder for me specifically than others. Alright, so we're gonna collect bombs just in case. We do need to go to this other side. I have a lot of flexibility because we're not on bedrock. But we can drop in there and get the gold. And we don't even need to, like, die or bomb our way out. Alright, so we have the green key. We see the green door. I just need to remember the right button to activate it. There it is. Okay, good. Okay, where are we? So we're in the middle. We have no bombs, so there's only one thing we can do, which is fall down in the middle. The question is, do we need to like kind of hang around first to manipulate the AI's pathing before we drop down? Okay, we do that, and we do that. And we see if we can't go about collecting more gold. No, they spawn in the middle there. That's probably not ideal for me. Ah, see? I learned. We can test some of these. So I tried to remove that dirt to my left, and I can't do it, which means that is a fall-through block. Okay, so I'm going to try to collect this gold as well. It's tricky having 2 monks in there because they're only like a limited amount of spaces in there that are not bedrock. Yep. I mostly expected that. I don't have bombs. I just tried to bomb, but I could not because I do not have them. And we're running. So one of them has gold. This would be easier if I hadn't killed one. So this is the penalty for not doing the pacifist run. You bitch. If you just carried it with you a little while longer, you would have automatically given it up once you fell in the hole. Alright, so now we go and we exit to the right. Unfortunately, we've got this guy who's in the way. Excellent, he dropped down. While he's falling, we can go under and around. Oh, wait, we need to go right. This is the only way. Cool. Progress. Interesting. Seems pretty straightforward. I wonder if it's going to be a hope they don't get stuck on ladders thing. Oh, wait, why the sudden interest in coming back down here? Okay. I mean, I'll take it. I don't know why they decided, it's like, you know what? We're just all gonna get out of the way. We think that's the correct and polite thing to do. Okay. Where are they going, even? Ugh, pick it up. So 2 of them, alright, so now 1 of them has treasure with them. We're just gonna hang out here. Are you going up or down? Down? That's very convenient. Thank you for that. Although I'm pretty sure 1 of them still has treasure, so there's going to be more kiting around waiting for them to drop stuff too. Yeah, I was tempted to try to jump out and grab that thing between 2 guys walking by. But we didn't go for it. Okay. I swear to God, if y'all just like group up on that ladder, that is my only way out. It's gonna be some crazy camping. Can I beat this guy? Yes, because he stepped off the ladder. Okay, we'll take it. Okay, I just tried to laser blast the ground underneath me there, and it did not work. Which means I think I need a bomb to get out, and I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Oh boy, we need more bombs to get out. I have 3 more bombs. I can't go quite forward yet because there are bombs in the way. What? Oh. Okay, good to... The auto die if you're not paying attention on respawn is rough. That's like a troll level technique. Because I've seen a variety of content from like troll makers and creators, you know, like Carl Sagan and all of them. And the whole, it's like, if you're not paying attention on respawn, you die again immediately. That is a deliberately mean level design sort of thing. Oh, this is not good. So we have a bit of a problem here in that we can't hide in there after all of this. Because it simply does not work. Yeah. How do I... That's rough. I'm not sure how to approach this. Maybe I need to go left instead of right. Because left doesn't have this whole big thing. It has a smaller thing. So maybe that's the issue. I'm going the wrong direction. But the problem is, all the monks went that way. They tend to go left. Oh, I was too slow to move. Okay. I feel like killing them screws me over later, though. Like, it makes this part much easier, obviously. So we're going to try to go all the way around and hope that none of these are haha you fall through it blocks. Never mind. Alright, off we go. Wait, no, we can't drop down there. That is death. Unlucky. One of them has gold. Ah. Yeah, it's this gold piece right here that's problematic for me. Please all decide to go on one side, thank you. I didn't get all 4 this time, but that's fine. Trap him down below. There we go. Alright, we only have 2 bombs left. I was like, wait, do you have the gold? The answer is no, you do not have the gold. The gold has been left behind, which might be a good thing. Except that this one dude is ruining everything for me. Alright, we got it. That was the piece of gold that was a problem for us. Now, where is the exit gate? 2 of them. Okay? We still need to get through the middle of the level, is the problem. Wait, we might be making it. We couldn't get to the middle, but we can come around the side. As long as this isn't a fall-through block. Okay, alright, we made it. It's okay. Oh, and we're falling. Right. Bomb. Do this. Is that going to close up too soon? No. Close up right on time. Okay, so we need this way is the way up. There's a bomb. There's some gold. We're just going to follow the path and ignore the monks for now. Which will probably screw us over later when there's like, no, sorry, you needed to have baited them into this area to be safe later. And it's like, ah! Okay, alright, noted. Noted. There's a fall-through block there. We need to stay on the upper piece, I believe. Right, so the fall-through block is like here-ish. It's one of these 2. Okay, we go this way, we go up, we go right. We grab another bomb. Okay. If we drop a bomb here, we need to get all the way to the top in order to do things. So I think what we do is we drop a bomb here, and then we have to run up the ladder to not die. Wait, no. Because if we go down to actually grab the skull, we can't go and get the key. So I guess we get the key first? I don't know where this guy respawns. If he respawns in a bad place, it could be really bad for me. Okay. No, okay. I think we do get the skull first. And then we cycle back around. Yeah, that's the ticket. Circle back around. Go grab the red key. Why can I not shoot that? Can't drop? I'll use a bomb there. Now we stand on your head, so you cannot escape. And then we're going to open this back up again. Oh, son of a... I accidentally hit the button one too many times. I hit the drop button and dropped straight off of that when I could have won. I was right there. Glory was within our grasp. And we just could not grasp hold of it. Alright, we have 2 bombs left, though. I was wondering what this hidey hole was for. Are we just screwed here? Alright, so if I drop a bomb here, I think I'll be fine if I'm on the hidey hole square. Note to self, being on the hidey hole square is bad. Because I just then fall through. Alright, last bomb, last bomb. Yeah, okay, I think we might just be screwed here. Which is a shame, because we had it solved, and then we messed it up. Because if I drop down, the monk gets me. And if we do this, then it doesn't do us any good. Can we do other things by going other places? No, then you get stuck there. How about if I go higher? Alright, what about this? What if we take the back door in? That'll do. Okay. So, I'm guessing the exit is going to spawn here. Just, you know, just a hunch based on this ladder to nowhere. I'm betting that's where the exit is. Which means... we do this number. There's a monk climbing an infinite ladder in a little box there, which is nice for them. I'm trying to look at pathing. So if I come down here, so I blast a hole here, I grab that, I grab that, I grab that, I grab this, I come out and back around. Yeah, that seems good. That was the wrong one. It's okay. We're not, like, screwed. We just need to wait for it to respawn so we can do it correctly. Go. Now we go around to this bedrock section up top. Oop. How far away are you gonna go? Because I need some time to get to that next little hidey hole over there. You went away and now you're just teasing me. he gets like the bottom of the ladder-ish, I think I can... Alright, what happens if I wait till he gets closer? Will he go past me? He will not. Come on, don't get stuck at the top of the ladder. Yep, that's low enough for me to go. Come on. Go. That's awfully close to my hiding spot, but it's okay. We make it work. Please fall in the hole. Thank you. Okay. Now, I have a bit of a conundrum. Or how do I get these? Because we can't come down from above. Oh, I had to come up from here. Okay. I understood. Oh wait, this is incorrect. I have to reset. Or I need to use a bomb. I only have one bomb, and I feel like I'm gonna need it later for something. Yeah, screw it, we'll use it, and make bad decisions now, and figure things out later. Alright, we come over here, we grab this one. We grab that. Now we've only got the one guy between us and the exit. And he just falls in a hole. This is really just a metaphor for life. The whole game is what you need to succeed in life is for all of your enemies to continuously fall into holes and get confused about where they're going. This is bait. That is complete bait. That's just death. We fall in here, we grab this, we grab the key, and then we're in a hole with no way out. Which means I expect what's going to happen is when we get all the gold, a ladder spawns here. So for now, we need to get over here, grab this gold, then get out, and then come over to where we started. And only then can we grab that gold down there. No need for hidey holes on this one, I don't think. Maybe I should have used a hidey hole on this one. I think the back and forth up there might be to delay their respawns. Yeah, there it is. So this is a timing-based level, where I need to kill them at the same time, and then I need them taking that long walk up there in order to safely clear this out. Okay. Alright, so what did we learn? We've learned that a way out does not spawn. Which I now see a different potential solution. There we go. Okay. So that's a better solution. Still have some problems. Namely that... Let's wait. Let's listen for the audio cue. There it is. Okay, so that was the last piece of gold. So we were wrong about one piece of the solution. But we were correct about a different piece. And that piece is the whole, we need to kill these guys in somewhat quick succession in order to cause a delay that will get us what we need. Okay. Okay. No time to look at the level. That's an interesting thing they can do for the difficulty of a level, is if they start you off falling, you don't get the prep time to be like, look at the level and see what's going on first. So, let's see. We've got a decent amount of gold on this level. The question is this block a fall-through block or not? Like, do I need to bomb it and then come across and drop? Or can I just drop? This doesn't look like a fall-through block setup. This looks like a dig for it setup. Maybe this is a twofold setup? Like, we dig here. No, then I don't have anything to stand on. Huh. Well, we'll just go collect the stuff in the top right first. That appears to be the easier stuff. Unless, of course, you get sabotaged by fall-through blocks. Which, I don't know if there's actually an official name for those or not. Like, I'm calling them fall-through blocks because you fall through them, but... You know, they might have a different official name if we looked at, say, a manual. Yeah, if I go in there, I'm stuck. Which is kind of funny, actually. Let's do this. Oh, that doesn't actually help me, even. I thought it might set me up, because one problem is that the wall is there. If we set this here... no, that doesn't solve anything for us. So if we go with a standard digging pattern, that gets us down to here. And we can't do much digging over here, because if we do anything on the second tier, like, I can't remove this block. Which is the problem. Because I can't remove this block because I can't stand here or here because there's nothing to stand on. So that means we need to remove this block. To remove this block, I need to be standing on one of these two. To be standing on one of these, or rather, to remove this block, I need to be standing here and this needs to be removed. So these two blocks need to be removed. And in order to do that, I need to be able to get on these three blocks removed. Which, Is there something fancy I can do with bombs? No. It's like, I need these two removed. And I can't remove those two with bombs at this level. And there's nothing else I can do. Alright, let's experiment. Let's risk our life. Life risk successfully. It is a fall through block. Okay. So that one has a skull. How do I get over there? Well, I have to walk through here, and then... No, I come down from above. Hope this is a fall through block. It is. Okay, up we go, up we go. So now we go top right. We're not going to spend a lot of time figuring out how to dig because we know it's a fall through block now, so no big deal. Now I don't know if we want to end in the lower right or in the lower left. So there is still that. I was going to say concern, but I don't think concern is quite accurate. There's still that to consider, we'll say. Oh. I hit... So the same button to climb a ladder is the button to hide. And I hit it early, and I just like... And because my animation changed, I thought, clearly I am hidden and safe. And, well, that was not the case. We were actually just hanging out on the bottom of a ladder, and that is not a safe place to be. You're not supposed to be under ladders. It's considered bad luck. But then again... Oh, what? I forget where I saw this quote. Probably a webcomic or something. But it's related to luck in that the line was something like, oh, also this level appears to now be unwinnable, which is special. Well, okay, maybe not unwinnable. We have to reset it. Hi. Oh, we almost made the same mistake in the same spot. This is tricky. Because I'm thinking, like, how do I get that skull on my left? Okay, where's the one in the middle going? Higher? Excellent. Oh. The transition from one side to the ladder was a longer animation than I thought. Alright, we're losing lives. Not ideal. Well, because we didn't kill one, we don't have one in the way of us getting that fall-through section, so that's good. This. Then we get out. We don't grab that skull. We hide in the cave. We did not bring a box of scraps with us, so we don't have that advantage. Oh. He did die, so now he's gonna grab treasure, isn't he? Leave the treasure alone! Damn it. He did not leave the treasure alone. But we still got it from him, so... we came out ahead, somewhat. Okay, alright. Panicking has worked. How about hiding? We tried running around and panicking, how about hiding? Right, how do we get in there? We get in there from above. As above, so below. I cannot make that. Oh, he fell down. Okay. Here we go. Alright, we lost a decent number of lives on that one. Okay. That's a lot of gold in this level. There's a red key down here on the bottom left. The red door is all the way up here in the upper right. Alright. Let's just see what we can figure out as we go. I don't think I want to drop down there yet. We'll just path around grabbing what we can. We can shoot our way out of here. Alright, so we drop. This, we do this, do that, and then we need to hide here to get out. So 3 is the most you can do that with. Oh, what a respawn. Oh, I tried to backtrack. I shouldn't have. I was going a fine direction and then I messed it up for myself. Alright, but I think our pathing was good. I think we were going in the right direction. Here, we grab the key. I don't know why the key has, like... there's a key bind to pick it up. It's just like, but why? I don't know of any occasion where I wouldn't want to pick up the key. Maybe there are levels with, like, multiple keys, but I just haven't seen any of them yet. Alright. I think I'm gonna go up top. Because it's always easier to go top to bottom than the other way around. Just based on how the game mechanics work of... can you jump? No. Can you shoot through dirt and drop down? Yes. Like, okay, well... now we know which direction it's easier to go. Okay. Grab these. We did hear the door unlock sound, so we just need to get out. Which path is up around to the left? Interesting that we got a bunch of bombs and didn't have to use any of them. Oh boy, okay. Off we go. It's pretty cool someone came up with the idea to make these levels. Actually, you know what I haven't done that I said I was going to do? Well, technically I haven't gone against what I said I was going to do. I said when I ran out of lives I was going to show the level creator. But I then proceeded to not run out of lives. So we might need to make a stop off in there pretty soon. In fact, we're due for a break here in a minute or two. So maybe that's what we'll do. I don't know if that saves progress or not. Ah! We are in the days of modern keybinds. Just on a whim, I was like, what about Control S? Does Control S work? And the answer is yes. Control S does work. And we get this very, very Windows 3.1 save dialogue. Save 44. Like, yes, standardized keybinds. All right, we're taking a 3-minute break to get up, stretch, you know, grab a snack, grab a drink, all that stuff as usual. I hope you will join me in taking care of ourselves, and I'll see you in 3 minutes. Alright, we've returned. So, fun tales of break time. During my break, when I went to, refill my drink and such, I was like, you know what? There's a pile of unsorted mail there. I should look at that. And I found two things in it. One good, one bad. First, the bad. It turns out I had jury duty, and I did not open that mail in time. So that's a phone call I get to make tomorrow to make sure I don't get a warrant out for my arrest or fined or something like that. The second one is amusing to me because it's something that I swear I should have seen a long time ago. So there's a house in the neighborhood, a couple blocks away, that is, shall we say, much, much larger than all of the others. I mean, like, most of the houses here were, like, built back in the 80s. They're your old style, like, ranch houses, 1,200 to 1,600 square feet kind of houses. This thing is huge. Like, huge. Or at least compared to everything else here. We're talking probably 4,000 or 5,000 square foot house. I got a notification in the mail about some sort of hearing where they're asking for a variance. So apparently, that building is against building codes, but they're asking for an exception. And there's going to be, like, a thing of public comment on why the hell you got your huge-ass house in amongst all of our tiny-ass houses. So, I will not be attending. I don't care. That is not my business. They want to buy the land, they can build whatever they want there as long as it's not, affecting those around them. If they want to build a meth lab or something else that gives off toxic fumes, well, that's a problem. If they want to build a much bigger house than usual, have at it. But we did manage to just save the game. So we're going to go look at the level builder. Exit to main menu, yes. So, open file. Alright, so we have a level builder, which operates much like MS Paint at the time. Is there an undo button? Let's see. So this is clearly going to be save and load. This is... yes. I mentioned this earlier, but not only can you make levels, but you can make level groups. So you're not just limited like, oh, I'll make this level here, I'll make that level there. You could do a themed set. Much like we've had these level groups that we've been going through. The first one was like your intro tutorial green levels. Then we had the orange levels that were like the bomb-based levels. Then we've got these more stone-looking levels that are like the hide in a hidey hole kind of levels. But here in the level creator, we can save not just levels, but level groups. And let's see. All right, so this is paintbrush. This is flood fill. We have eraser. It's kind of weird that we don't have sound effects in the level creator. And we can drop and drag our tool window. We can select. We can cut. And then we can paste. That's right. We can move around our pasted things. We can paste again. How do we end paste? Do we just click paste again? Oh, we click off of it. Paste, click, drag, click off of it. We have, there it is, that's undo. But we don't have history undo. We have just one far back history undo. Undo and redo the last thing you did. So we can do this. We can select our theme. Or we can select like the different things that we can drop. We can drop our little hidey holes places. We can put in treasures. I don't know what this is. I think it's some sort of, I think it's like a teleporter. And let's see what else we have. We have ladders, which, you know, you're familiar with. We also have invisible ladders, which we're also familiar with, because of what you can put at the end of them. Wait, no, that's not what we want. We want... There. That's the exit. So this this dotted line ladder, that is the ladder that doesn't appear until you do a thing. Oh, wait, no. Wait, does Control Z work? It does not as a keybind, but we can still click the erase button. Nice. So let's see if this is actually a teleporter. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay. No, there, but we want invisible ladders here. And we'll put normal ladders here and here. Where is our spawn point? Spawn point. Player 1. Right. Play level. Must be the other way around. No. We have a pickaxe, we have a jackhammer, we have big bombs, we have glue paint, which lets the player put glue on things. I don't even remember what this does. Looks like some sort of aerosol sprayer, but I don't know what that means. In any case. Right, we need to wait for that to come back. Oh, it's not even just it lets you teleport. It is forced teleport. Neat. So we'll put this there. We'll put this here. Play. And you can see that here we go. There we go, and it drops us back to here. We have a choice of day or night. We have a choice of which theme we want. You see, like, this was the tutorial, then this was the bomb levels, and then this is, like, the rock levels, and looks like we have crystals, we have ice, we have fossils, we have magma. We've got some, like, purple crystal-y things. We've got this kind of technological tile set, so we can choose our tile sets, which are kind of cool looking. Like, if we look at these, like, it's pretty sweet. Let's go through all of them. I like them. All right, the purple's a little harsh. I gotta say, the purple's a little harsh. The magma stone is probably supposed to be looking like pumice with all the holes in it, but it does look kind of cheese-like to me. Got fossils going on. We've got the ice, as we mentioned. Ice is very bright. Oh, wait. Wait. each of these themes have had a different set of background music that we haven't gotten to because we're only on like the third world. So let's give a listen to the different themes, eh? Ah, that's right, I made it nighttime. So it's very more of a mysterious vibe, sort of song for the ice world. You get like a sense of like water dripping sort of stuff. And for this crystal growth thing, very crystalline. More bopping sort of song for the crystal. What does it remind me? It reminds me of almost like a steel drum sort of thing going on. Not quite. It's very percussion heavy. I don't remember the name of the instrument, but it's one of the ones that you play with mallets, and I think it's one of the ones that has the big tubes on the bottom. So like, you hit the key. I'm using the wrong terms. It's been a long time, and I did not play percussion. But you hit like the keys, like the piece of metal, and below them they have a big tube, so it reverberates more. And this sounds like they've got a digital version of something similar to that. Alright, let's listen to fossil music, also known as music from my youth. They're doing a lot of stuff with the percussion. I like this one. Well, I mean, I guess that's not indicative of anything. I've kind of liked all of them, so... But I like this one more. This one is on the upper echelons. And let's see, what else do we have? Alright, we have Magma Land. I'm getting like bubbling and splashing vibes from that intro part of the music, like the psh, psh. Is it just like all percussion and bass? Which I guess would make it drum and bass, except it's very much more like marimba than drum. Or vibraphone. I do not know the different names of all the different like xylophone type things, because there's a bunch of them, and they sound very different. Like some have metal keys, some have wooden keys, and those sound very different from each other. Some have the big tubes on the bottom for the reverb, and some don't. Other worlds. Alright, we have the very purple world. This seems to be like a mysterious alien sort of vibe. Right, what else we got? Alright, we've got this fossil-y kind of vibe. A different kind of fossil, though. This is like ocean fossils. Is it time for you to be tucked in? Unusual for you. The time of night that usually you'd want to go to bed. Just attention. There we go. That's it for like the blue ocean fossil sort of world. And then we have the mechanical world. Again, you can really hear that it's... See, you know what I was just saying about some of them have wooden keys and some have metal? The earlier ones that had a much, like, deeper, like, richer, warmer tone, very much wooden. This one, very metal, very sharp, very ting, 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 ting. Yeah, so that's the level creator. It's pretty well featured as far as these sorts of things go. Because remember, we are still in 94. But again, this isn't unheard of for the time. As we mentioned earlier, the Incredible Machine also had a creative mode. And coming up pretty soon, we get to some very much more well-known sort of level creator things. Like, this was 94. Warcraft came out in 96. So this sort of thing is getting more and more common and popular. Exit to main menu, yes. No. We want to load. Wait, no. We don't want to do that. Exit to main menu, yes. Where is... Because this is... load puzzles. Like, this is for the level editor. Did my file not save? No, there it is. Okay. Not here. Alright, that's... Exit main menu, yes. Alright, where are our keybinds? This is in-game controls. This is the level creator. Why are we taking open file.puzzle? Why are these both open file? Maybe the problem here is that it's just saying file name star.puzzle. Oh. Okay, so I can just skip. Alright, so even though I saved the game, it doesn't really matter, because we were on 44. I saved it as 44. Were we not on 44? Because I don't remember doing this level. Right, we did that one. Yep, we did these. We did that one. We did that one, yeah. Did that one. Definitely did that one. Did that one, yeah. Maybe we were in 43, not 44. Because let's see, we start here, we grab the bomb, we have the bomb. No, we definitely did this one too. So it is 44 that we need to go to. Alright, off we go. Okay, alright, never mind. Just falling over themselves to get in here. Liesel, no. Okay. I need this to... Alright, there we go. Close up. Okay, how do we get them to go away? What is it? Do you want to be tucked in now? Is it bedtime now? Like, it is about the right time for her to want to be covered in a blanket, but for some reason she was not as eager as she usually is. Alright, so we kill 5. We can't then do anything because they come after me immediately. What happens if we do this? This doesn't seem to help me much. Now they just get stuck on the ladder. Oh wait, no. They're just confused. They don't know where to go. It's like, what are you doing? They don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. Ah, okay. Maybe we have to go right? Like, don't go for the bombs early? And we can't go up that because it's broken. So we have no bombs right now. Okay. Death animation. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh good, you fell back in the hole all on your own. Okay. So, because we know that there are not fall-through blocks under that skull. Alright, this guy being here just ruins everything. Like, I have a very precise schedule to have when I have to clear, like, 13 blocks. Oh, and you just respawn right here, too? Okay, we'll kill you again. It's fine. It's fine. I can do this all day. There we go. So the problem is, I don't actually know how I need to get out of here. There we go. Calculated. We've nearly died to that, but we did make it through. Okay, good. I really do want them all moving that direction. Oh, good. It was just like, aha. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here after getting the last bit of gold. Not a problem. All taken care of. Okay, so we got 2 guys to the left, 1 to the right. We can still make it to the ladder in time? No, we cannot make it to the ladder in time. Or maybe we can if we do it better. We can if we do it better. It was a skill issue. I did that wrong. Time to accept our fate. Okay. So, they got me. The middle ladder is indeed bait. It is there to trap the monks on. Not for me to climb. Understood. We're gonna just go down this way and try to get the key. Oh, and we're trapped? Question mark? No, we can bomb our way through, but it's not good. Yeah, I think we are trapped now. Because I only had the 1 bomb. Alright, so to do the key, we need to bomb through this wall. Which means we can't bomb through this wall. Okay, I think I see it. Okay, and we're off. So we go around here. Yes, Liesel, thank you, I know. Right, so yeah, so we need to come in here. We need to go from here to here to come up and get these. Get these two. Then how do I get this one? Like, I can shoot this, climb up and around and drop. But if I do that, how do I get this? Shoot this, go and get it, and come back through before... No, that doesn't work. You can't get high enough unless we've also destroyed this. Destroy this, come down and get it, and come back up. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so we do that. We come here, do these. Then we do that. Come around. What? All right. I tried to set the bomb as soon as I landed, but I guess I wasn't on the ground yet. We need to go to 44. Can I type it in? I cannot type it in. Wait, no, we're on 45 now. The right attraction, as in not the ladder in the middle. Yes, Liesel, I'm aware. There's something you want. Probably to go out? It's been about, what, 3-ish hours? Okay. So I think we have the routing down now. We do that. We do that. We come in here. We do this. We do this and that. We have one bomb. We need to drop it immediately upon dropping down on that monk. Get out, get out, get out, get out, move, move, move. Okay. Now good to go. Now we can come along the top side and access the left side of the screen. Excellent. Having that monk there is a problem. And I can't reset him either. Because I can't get out anymore. Because in order to escape this whole section, you need to bomb through this wall, and I have no bombs. Oh, that's not the one I meant to destroy. Oh. Maybe he'll just... Alright, we can take that. There we go. Do this and that. Then back up the ladder again. Cycling through these. Alright. And run! Close. Oh, and we get an animation. We get our... Where did we get that chair? Oh, we're running. Up close gameplay? Yes. Oh, this is not exactly what I wanted, but we'll take it. Excuse you. I said place a bomb, please. Thank you. I'm surprised that that didn't... Oh, it did grow back. Okay, cool. Why are you not coming this way? Where is it? It's one of the guys on the left, isn't it? Why are they not coming after me? Okay, we drop down, we grab this. Okay, so we've got a lot of, Oh, got too many monks on me. Niesel, you're being very insistent about something, and I don't know what it is, and it worries me. Ah. Oh, I thought that killed him. I was wrong. Okay, alright. Do I have any bombs yet? I do not. Okay. There we go. Give him the old do-si-do around the ladder. It's better if we handle everything outside and then we go in. Alright, fairly simplistic use of the new mechanic. Grow more slime so you have enough time to grab all the loot. Alright, what do we have? We got monks falling here, here, and here. They blend in with the red background, so it's a little tricky. We've got a lot of gold over here. Do we want to go bottom left first? Let's try going bottom left first. We've got 3 monks to contend with. This is just to delay you a bit. Now, we can get kind of screwed over if any of these blocks are ones that we will fall through. But we'll deal with that issue in a bit. Yeah. Excuse me. Alright. You know, now that I'm looking at it, it's like, oh, I needed to drop down on this. Stop that. I tried to shoot out from under the ladder to get down there, but that doesn't work. You can't shoot the ground out from under a ladder. Oh. You're right. It is about time that we wrap this up. It is getting close to midnight here. Alright, so we're just going to exit out of this. This is level 49. So, Lode Runner, The Legend Returns, which is technically the second one, like the original Lode Runner came out a couple years prior. Note that if you are looking for this game, it is Lode, L-O-D-E, not L-O-A-D. But yeah, so we got through, what was that, 49 levels out of 150. So, if you are of a similar skill level to me, and assuming the later levels are about the same difficulty as the early levels, which is a big assumption, then you're looking at approximately a 14-hour game. Of course, much faster if you're better than me, or much slower if you're worse than me. But, yeah, and that's only if you're actually solo picking the levels. If you start from 1 and then restart if you run out of lives, that's another matter entirely. But yeah, so it's cool to see that we have much more full-featured games. Now, right now, I can't figure out how to load a save file, so that is a little bit of a problem. But, I mean, besides that, we're good. But yeah, really liked it. The ability to be like, hey, we've got a pretty full-featured level editor. Like, that's kind of cool. We got one of these. We have one of these, and one of those. There we go. And tune. So yeah, it's been a good stream. I've liked it a lot. I may come back and try to finish up some more of this off stream. Oh, but speaking of finishing things off stream, we did try to continue Angband off stream. We got a decent chunk further, and then we got one shot by Korvax the Many-Headed breathing gravity at us. So that's unfortunate. That permadeath character is now permadead, which is unfortunate. But that's what happens when you play roguelikes. You get reset to the beginning when you die. So much for that. That said, thank you all for being here, for joining me in playing Lode Runner, The Legend Returns. I may try to grab the soundtrack on this and put it behind certain things. But, just because I like it, it's cool. And yeah, so this was a nostalgia trip for me. Funnily enough, I guess we were just bad at this as children or we spent a lot of time in creative mode and didn't actually play through all the things because we didn't make it to the crystal stage, I don't think. Like, I don't remember the little hidey hole mechanic at all. Like, I remember the green stage, I remember the orange stage, I remember using bombs. I don't remember the hidey hole mechanic. I think I remember the glue buckets, but only from creative mode. So I guess we never got past stage like 25, because it looks like each stage is 15 levels-ish. Which makes sense. Because if we look here in the themes, there are 10 themes, there are 150 levels, so 15 levels per theme. So we got barely to the crystal stages tonight, but we had a good time with it. So, streams for the rest of the week. I don't know. I haven't planned. And by I haven't planned, I mean I haven't decided which days of the week to do them on. But as for which games we will be playing, now that is a different matter entirely. That we have information on. So for that side of things, what we do have is we have a couple options. Of course, we're going to do a DDO stream, as we always do, because it is basically my comfy, permanent game I always come back to. And it's where a lot of people found the stream, so I've got multiple reasons to come back to it. Other things that we can visit are, we have the Superhero League of Hoboken, which is just a weird little thing I found while researching games to do this. Oh, you know how I said Warcraft came out in 96? That is incorrect. Warcraft came out the same year. Warcraft Orcs and Humans came out in 94. So the same year as Lode Runner. But another one that we could do is we have X-Wing Special Edition, which is the CD version of it, which is apparently much superior to the non-CD version of it. So that's a definite shout out. I did ask on some of the retro gaming subreddit for suggestions. Someone said that TIE Fighter is apparently a better game than X-Wing as far as things that came out. But I have X-Wing and I don't know if I have TIE Fighter. So even if they are correct, we might not do that. Oh, the other one that apparently came out in 94 that is missing from my list, that I guess I overlooked because it has been in the shadow of its successor, of its sequel, is System Shock. Apparently came out in 1994. I don't know how much I can do in System Shock in like a couple hours on stream. But yeah, so we have a couple options. If there's anyone with strong opinions on which option they'd like to see, always happy to receive feedback. Or if there's something you want to see that is not in this list, that is another option. But yeah, had a great time tonight on Lode Runner: The Legend Returns. I hope you enjoyed yourselves as well. We will have streams later this week, but as I said, because I do not know which days the streams will be on, if you want to see them, you'll have to get notifications, which means you click the buttons, your likes, your follows, your subscribes, all that stuff. You're on the internet. You know what they do. And yeah, that does it for tonight. I hope to see some of y'all around in future streams as well. And even if I don't, thank you for being here. There is a lot that you can do on the internet. There are a lot of places you can be for your entertainment. And you've chosen me for this evening, and I appreciate that. So once again, thank you very much.